Hello, 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 Tabitha here, and I am recording a get ready with me video today where I'm pretty much going to be ranting. This is going to be one of my longer videos, so right about here, I'm going to put when the video officially starts if you guys don't want to hear me ranting right now. But I decided to do this. I thought it would be fun if you guys enjoy this type of video. Depending on what the views are and what the feedback is, I'll start doing it maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. But I'm pretty much going to be ranting about everything. Social media, YouTube, reality TV, people getting on my nerves, everything like that. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. This video is going to be a little bit longer than how my normal videos are. So I hope, and I'm also going to be using some new makeup products that I picked up from Target as well. But I figured let's talk about this Scilla Sponge. It's pronounced Scilla Sponge, I believe, because it's made out of silicone. So I know everyone's been going crazy over it. It started trending on Instagram and then it trended on YouTube. A lot of bigger YouTubers have, you know, done videos about it. And obviously the company, bigger YouTubers, you know, tweet about it. And then all of a sudden, and mind you, Molly Cosmetics that originated the Scilla Sponge is in Hong Kong. So a bigger YouTuber tweeted it out, and then all of a sudden 3 days later they have the Scilla Sponge, you know. Whereas people, like, I actually ordered it, and I ordered it when it was on its ninth restock. So I'm not going to get it till the middle of January. And I don't know if you guys watch my channel thoroughly, but I'm not someone who's huge on, like, YouTube trends. Like, oh my god, this YouTuber has this thing, it's so amazing, oh my god, let me go out and buy it. I've never really done that unless it's something that, you know, is like drugstore, something I can actually afford. But all this expensive stuff, I'm usually not one to just go ahead, oh, let me just jump on the bandwagon. And I know that a lot of people have been doing dupes, you know, because it is a silicone sponge, and you know, people have been using the bra inserts and things like that. But I said, let me just go ahead and order the real thing, because I don't want to go and buy, because I was going to do a dupe video, but I was like, what's the point of me doing that, you know, going to the store and buying the bra insert when I can just buy the original thing. And I said, if I go on this website, this thing better not be any more than $10, because it literally just is a piece of silicone. So I went on the website and it was $9.90. I opted not to get the shipping on it because I knew it was going to take forever anyway, since it was on its 9th restock. So because I chose not to have shipping, then the shipping was free, and it's going to take just the same amount of time as if I did have shipping. It said 10 to 21 days for non-shipping or non-tracking, and then it said if I paid like $6, it would take 10 to 21 days. So I was like, let me just, I really don't care. If it comes, it comes. And yeah, so $10. And the thing about these companies is, what I appreciate about the Molly Cosmetics is they didn't make it a ridiculous price, because a lot of companies kind of take advantage of things that are trending, and they'll kind of up the price to this like ridiculous price. So I'm kind of glad that it ended up being like not a ridiculous price, because honey, I wouldn't have paid it. But I kind of think the Scilla Sponge is kind of like anything else on the market. You know, even for myself, like if I see you guys haul something from any store, I might not even necessarily need it. You know, like if it's like a Dollar Tree product and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go get this item, I gotta be on the hunt for it, you know. It's like, and if you, I don't know if you guys seen my planner, I have the Happy Planner. I have like the Big Bertha. Like I have the huge Happy Planner. I love my Happy Planner. But I have been considering getting another one. For like YouTube, you know, jotting down notes, keeping track of things, because 2017 I want to be more organized with my channel. There's other things I want to do as far as like my backdropping, you know, my editing software. There's a lot more things I want to do, and I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm keeping track of all that stuff, which is why I wanted to get another planner. But I'm like, Tabitha, do you really need another planner? Like, do you really need another planner? Like, I see all these cute planners out. Do you really need another planner? Do I really need a different planner for that? Like, you gotta think, I'm thinking logically. So I think the Scilla Sponge is with like anything else. It's like anything else we see on YouTube that's trending, you know. I have a zillion washies. If I see another washi, I could have the exact same one, but maybe it's in a different color. Maybe one color is different. I'm like, oh, I gotta go get that new washi. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like with anything else. But, you know, I feel some of you guys, because some of you guys have been saying, you know, it's kind of stupid and pointless, and then some of you guys saying it's pretty cool. You know, I'm really interested to try it out because it's supposed to help you, you know, it's using less product. And, of course, that's going to save all of us on our coins, hunty. But, and I watched a bigger YouTuber. I've watched tons of tutorials on it. I've watched bigger YouTubers use it, and I noticed that they weren't using it correctly, a few of them. And when I went to the Molly Cosmetics Instagram page, they have videos specifically showing you how, you know, you can use it. Kind of like demo videos of how to use it. And, you know, when the bigger YouTuber was doing it, doing the tutorial, she was like, oh my god, well, it's not really working. I don't see what the big fuss is. And I'm looking at her like, girl, didn't you go to Molly Cosmetics? Because they have a video showing you how you use it. You're supposed to like rub it to kind of spread it, and then you're supposed to tap it to blend it out. So I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like, I'm low key like pretty interested in seeing how, you know, it's gonna turn out. Palette that I'm using, you guys, and I got this from CVS like 2 years ago on their like clearance, and all these colors in it, and it was like 90% off. I ended up paying like $2 for it, and it was normally $10, but this is literally my first time using it. But yeah, moving on to this YouTube drama, it is just crazy. Like, the thing that is like really annoying is the fact that people do videos specifically to get views. They do drama type of videos to get views. Now, I could see if you were saying, if you were like acting out a situation and you let your subscribers know, hey, I'm just acting, you know, it's not that big of a deal, blah blah blah. But some of these channels, they are not saying that. So it's like, okay, so you're not acting, so what exactly are you doing? Are we supposed to believe these stories? Like, you mean to tell me that there's nothing good that happens in your life? Everything is negative, 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 negative. And the thing about those type of videos is that when someone has an opinion that differs from yours, you know, you get an attitude, or we're called haters. Like, I'm so tired of the word hater. A hater, I feel like it's so overused. Like, someone that has a different opinion of you, that's different than yours, doesn't make them a hater. Like, are you serious right now? Like, are you serious? Like, and most of the channels that I'm subscribed to, either I've had to unsubscribe or I just don't comment because people are so sensitive and in their feelings about certain stuff, and it's just like, so I just have to agree with everything that you're saying, and I can't have an opinion. And it's all about the way you say it. Like, even when I voice my opinion on someone else's channel, I'm never like a jerk about it. You know what I mean? I'm always nice, and, you know, I'm always trying to turn a negative into a positive, you know. So if someone is having a video about, you know, maybe a bad experience that they had, or, you know, something's not going right in their life, you know, I always try to uplift. I always like to quote a scripture that might help them. But some of these people, is obviously that they're doing it for views, and it's just like, you can be yourself on your YouTube channel. People will see that, and at the end of the day, you're going to be all good. And then also, I don't know if you guys watch reality TV at all, but Love and Hip Hop New York, hunty, I can't with this season. Like, I can't. I don't know if you guys watch Love and Hip Hop New York, but I'm going to chat a little bit about that. And Yandy and the whole situation with her husband's baby mamas. Now, I'm going to use this. This is called Beautifully Bare Lash Tint Mascara. And as you guys can see, I got it at Target for $3.40. I saw a YouTuber use this, and I'm going to show you guys the wand because the wand is like super thin and it's good for your bottom lashes. You guys know Yandy married Mendices. Mendices is in jail right now. He's got another, what, 7 years. And and he has baby mamas. You know, he has 2 children from previous relationships. And they feel some type of way about Yandy, you know. And the crazy thing is, before Mendices went into jail, one of the things that he wanted, they all sat down, and one of the things he wanted was for all the kids to still be together. And I feel like at the end of the day, whatever happened in the relationships itself, at the end of the day, it's over with. You know, Mendices married Yandy, and some people are saying that they didn't get really married, but regardless of the case, they are together. And at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's not about, oh, if it was a break baby, or, oh, if you guys are really together or not. At the end of the day, it's about these children. And these children are brother and sister. You know, they need to see each other. Like, you guys don't have to be buddy. You guys don't have to be friends. So I always try to flip it. And usually when I flip it, they don't say anything back. They don't comment back. So sometimes you have to follow that golden rule. Treat others the way you want them to treat you. So I hope that by trying to turn it around that negative comment, that they can fix their attitude. And usually they don't say anything back, which is good. Because sometimes I'll be like, oh my, and then one day I had to delete this guy. He commented just some disrespectful stuff. And I'm just glad that it went through the YouTube filter and it didn't even get to the video. And then I just deleted it, because it's like, come on, man. Like, at the end of the day, especially men, you know, you could compliment a woman, but there's a way to be respectful about it. Because at the end of the day, I'm someone's daughter. I'm someone's mother. I'm someone's wife, you know. It's like, you don't have to be rude. And I'm pretty sure you might have a daughter. They might have a wife. You know, you might have a sister. It's like, come on, man. Like, don't be disgusting. Like, get your life in order. So I have some big plans for 2017 as far as my channel goes. And I'm pretty excited. Like, I feel like my makeup skills have gotten a lot better. Like, one thing is that, like, it's definitely not my goal to become, like, a makeup artist. Definitely not. I don't have the patience to, like, do anybody else's makeup. I do my mom's makeup, like, once a year if she happens to be going to an event. But that's, like, not my goal at all. Like, I like experimenting on my own face. I love how I've improved over the years of doing makeup. So I definitely want to start testing out, like, the newest stuff at the drugstore. I think I'm definitely going to do that going into 2017. I think one of my last videos of the year will probably be like some makeup reviews, like my favorite makeup of the year. So, you know, things like that. So this next thing I'm going to try, you guys, this is actually an e.l.f. foundation palette. And this says, I think this said like medium to dark or something like that. Does it say it on here? Oh, it says light to medium. But you guys can see the colors. And I already had dipped into it because I'm like, okay, it looks like that, but maybe when I swatch it, it'll be different. No. But what you're supposed to be able to do with this is create basically your own shade. And they do have a medium to deep. And I think I might end up buying that one because I really do want to try it out and see how it works. I also want to try like the e.l.f. foundation, but they never have my color. It's like, come on. So, and one thing I like about this, it has a huge mirror on it. Like this part I'm holding, it's a huge mirror on it. This palette was $6, but I got this at Target when they had one of those one-day type of sales, and like all their cosmetics was like 15% off, so I got it for like $5. So I'm just going to kind of play around with the colors and use it as a concealer, as a highlighting concealer. So I'm going to put like a little bit on and then just kind of buff it out. Trying to see if it's going to be too light, because I already dipped into it, so it's like I can't take it back to the store. At least I won't take it back to the store after I already dipped into it and did all of that. So I think it'll be okay to use like as a concealer, as a highlighting concealer. I just have to kind of blend it out with the same side I used as my foundation so it doesn't look super light. Yeah, I think that'll work. But yeah, I want to start doing like more makeup reviews and stuff like that. And I definitely am going to start doing more Wish app hauls because I absolutely love the Wish app. And I'm definitely going to start doing more Dollar Tree product reviews. And I'm still going to have my weekly Dollar Tree hauls because I just love the Dollar Tree, period. But what I used to do when I very first started my channel, like my first maybe like 6 months of my channel, 6 months to a year of my channel, and when I started doing Dollar Tree hauls, I was just buying stuff to show. I literally was just buying stuff to show. Now it's going on to 3 years. It'll be 3 years February 24th of my channel. And after a while I stopped doing that because it's like I saw all this crap piling up that I wasn't using. And I said, you know what? And this is wasted money. And now I started doing that when I started couponing. I started couponing in 2014. And when I realized that, I said, look at all this money that I'm wasting by just buying stuff to show, and then it just ends up in a pile in my closet. So I buy products that I want to test out, that I'm actually interested in myself. Or sometimes if someone lets me know that they're looking for something, then I'll try my best to keep an eye out as well. Because one thing I love about the Dollar Tree community is that we actually help each other out. Like, you have this amazing platform of ladies that, you know, like, hey, I'm looking for this at the Dollar Tree. Can you let me know if you see it? You know, like, I don't know if you guys are subscribed to Ninju. Okay, but guys, I'm back. I think I got cut off. I had to transfer the files because this video is going to be long. But I was talking about, you know, just the kindness and the sisterhood you kind of have here on YouTube. And I was talking about Ninju here on YouTube. And just as an example, she had posted about some washi tape that she had found at Dollar Tree. And a couple of people commented, we were like, oh my god, I can't believe you found that. I've been looking for that. You know, that's a cool find. And then she just said, hey, if you want it, I'll pick it up for you. I was like, are you serious? Like, you're gonna pick that up for me? So she bought it and she sent it to me along with some other goodies, but just something like that. Like, she didn't have to do that. She wasn't expecting anything in return. And it's just really nice, even though she knows I'm going to send her something anyway. That's just what I do. But it's just really nice to have that sisterhood. Because nowadays, I mean, there are straight scammers. There are straight scammers here on YouTube. People that set up Friendmail and don't follow through. People who ask you to get them something from PayPal. Not PayPal. Ask you to get them something from Dollar Tree or Michael's or whatever store it happens to be. And you ship it to them with the intention. I've never done it personally, but I've heard about it. You ship it to them with the intention of, hey, they're going to send you the money in exchange, and then they never do. So I just don't understand why people, like, why do people, like, is it that serious? Like, things from the Dollar Tree. It's like, is it really that serious? So I'm going to use this palette. It's my favorite one. For a contour, this contour is really dark, so literally all you need is one tap and it will get you right. But yeah, it's just like, oh, can you like get it together? Don't get it together, get it together. Get your life in order. Like, it's a shame how people can't even do basic things without just someone taking advantage. Like, Dollar Tree items. Like, are you kidding me? Dollar Tree items. Oh, let me tell you guys what happened in a Dollar Tree group a couple weeks ago. So, my favorite Dollar Tree location that I love going to, if you guys are from Minnesota, it's in Burnsville. A couple of weeks ago, a customer was murdered there. Now, mind you, it was a situation with a man and his girlfriend, and just some other things going on, but at the end of the day, he might have had some mental illness, or I don't even know if he had mental illness going on. He might have just been, I don't know, but he shot a customer. And since that happened, the store is obviously suffering. Like, they've lost cashiers for obvious reasons. And it's crazy. So last week was like one of my first times going back since the incident occurred. And that store is a mess. You know, and I can understand why. You know, they're looking for cashiers, and, you know, they're short-staffed and things like that. But when I had posted about it, I posted about it on the Dollar Tree Dreamland page. A lot of you guys might be a part of that group. It's a pretty cool group. I always post when I find things that I don't necessarily buy at the Dollar Tree. Usually that's the kind of stuff that I post. And, you know, when I do a video, I'll post it there. But a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I'm sorry, this one particular person, it seems like whenever, and I don't know if she does it to other people, but whenever I post something, she always has something to say. She always has something to say. So one day I made a post about the corner stand. I think it's by like Home Essentials. And I use it for my coffee mugs. All my coffee mugs are from the Dollar Tree. I posted a picture of it saying, hey, this is how I use the corner stand. And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe you have your cups upside down. Like, oh my God, you don't have any shelf liner. Why do you have your cups upside down? And I'm thinking in my head, like, first of all, it's just really out of habit. And second of all, usually I wash my cups out before I use them anyway. And third of all, I usually wipe down my counters every day because I clean up. So, and a lot of people agree with me. But back to the whole Dollar Tree incident. So, I wasn't sure what had happened. So, I posted on the Dollar Tree group because I know that a lot of people are from Minnesota. Maybe they heard about it. And here she go. And she's like, oh my God, that's probably not even true. That's probably not even true. I said, okay. I said, I'm not sure why someone would start a rumor about someone being murdered at the Dollar Tree if that wasn't the case. And mind you, it was a civilian, someone that was just minding their own business at the Dollar Tree, shopping and checking out, and got killed. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take this post down. And I'm going to do the research myself. So I did the research. And not only that, my family lives in that area. You know, my in-laws. So my sister-in-law was telling me about the situation that had happened. And then I also Googled it and I saw it on the news myself. So I'm like, oh, wow, this really did happen. So I reposted it on Dollar Tree Dreamland page. And I was just saying, you know, if anybody was curious as to what happened, you know, this is what happened. My heart definitely, and prayers definitely go out to that family, the people that work there, because no one should have to experience that. So here she goes again. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe that's a bad neighborhood, and maybe, you know, I can't believe you shop there. And I'm thinking in my head, I said, are you serious? So, and first of all, I do want to mention that Burnsville is a nice area. Not that that makes a difference, but you typically don't hear about those type of crimes happening in that area. You just don't. At least I haven't. But I don't care if it was a bad neighborhood. I don't care if it was a good neighborhood. No one deserves to be killed by going into a store and shopping. I don't care what neighborhood you live in. And that was very disrespectful to say. And I had to let her know. Like, I didn't say it in a disrespectful way, but that just really irritated me. It was like, how dare you? How dare you? You don't know the area. How dare you? So do you live in a nice neighborhood? So since you live in a nice neighborhood, then you mean no crime happens there ever in life? Like, crime happens everywhere. Whether you're in a good neighborhood or a bad neighborhood. So, and I just had to block her after that because I was just getting tired of every single post I made, her having something to say. Like, everyone has a point where they're just like, you know what? You don't want to know something? Like, you just need to be quiet. But I'm going to try this Black Radiance blush, and I haven't tried like this color blush before. I just want to see how it looks on my skin tone. This is number 8305 in Warm Berry. This is what the packaging looks like, and this was on sale as well. This was actually 30% off. It was normally $4.99 and went down to $3.48, you guys. So I'm gonna do a little swatch on my hand. Excuse me. So that is how the color looks. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques blush brush. I'm gonna try to do it lightly because just in case, but let's just go for it. You see that little bit went a long way, boy. Wow. I'm gonna have to blend that out a little bit. Looks like I got a little bit too much on this cheek. Yeah, it's not too bad. It'd probably be good as a little eyeshadow too. Sometimes you can use this stuff for multiple things. It doesn't have to be just for blush. Yeah. And I'm gonna go back in with my contour brush and just kind of work that out. But yeah, I was just like sometimes social media, people get on your nerves and you can't do nothing about it. You can either ignore it or you can get into a freaking unnecessary beef, or it's just crazy. Yeah, I think that doesn't look too bad. So yeah, but a little bit of this goes a long way, long way. I literally just tapped it in there once. So next I'm going to go on to highlighter, which you guys know is my favorite part. I think I'm going to use two colors today. I'm going to use my MAC Gold Deposit, and then I'm going to use my Ruby Kisses All Over Glow, and this is in Flushed Glow. I got this for $5 at local BSS. Y'all better start checking your local beauty supplies because they be having some good stuff up in there. Another thing, so I was on Facebook the other day, and of course there's always a guy who has to say something about women wearing makeup and stuff like that, which kind of brings me back to Instagram again. So anyone that knows me, anyone watches my channel knows that I wear wigs. It's not a big secret. I'm not ashamed about it. It is what it is. I've been wearing wigs for years. Even when I had not cut my hair short, I was still wearing wigs. But someone commented and asked me, do I have any videos on my channel where I have out my natural hair? And I said, yeah. I said, usually when I cut my hair short, or when I get a haircut, I will wear my natural hair out. The only reason I'm not wearing it now is because I want to put a texturizer in it. The last texturizer, if you guys watched me on Snapchat, you saw that debacle. So I was just giving it a couple of weeks before I try again. But you guys have seen me with my natural hair, my hair cut short. You guys have seen that. It's no secret. So I was like, yeah, you just have to check out my channel. I have, actually, I have a few videos where I have my natural hair. Because I think that was around the time I posted my first wig review of that curly wig I wear. So she was like, oh, I just like natural beauty and stuff like that. And I said, I like natural beauty too. And I think people get it mistaken. I said, first of all, I'm a grown woman. And if I want to wear a wig, if I want to wear my short hair, if I want to wear my hair wraps, that's my business. That doesn't mean I don't like natural beauty. That doesn't make any sense. So, and she was another person where for a couple of posts, she was always having something to say. And I don't care that you have something to say, but don't try to make me feel bad for something that I choose to do as an adult. If I don't want, all my kids have natural hair, I just cannot do it. I cannot do natural anymore. I cannot. So I decided that I'm going to keep my hair cut low. I'm going to wear my texturizers. I'll probably grow out the middle, but I'll always keep my sides and the back low. I just cannot deal with hair. I can't. I'll style my kids' hair all the time, but I just cannot do it anymore for my personal myself. I just rather just throw on a wig or wear my hair wraps, when my hair is cut, then I'll wear my natural hair. So back to this, back to Facebook. So this guy comes on, and it's always someone on there who has something to say about, you know, women who wear wigs and weaves and all that other stuff. And I think men, or even some women, some women jump on the bandwagon to, oh, yeah, I can't stand women that wear all that makeup, lashes, and weave. I love my natural hair. I don't need all that. I'm beautiful. Like, that doesn't mean that people who do wear those things are not beautiful, or they don't think that they're not beautiful. It's like, I never thought that I would be into makeup like I am now. But, like, I love makeup. And, like, this is the first time that I have worn makeup all week. Like, today is Thursday. This video will be up on Friday. This is the first time I have worn makeup all week. And this will probably be the only time I'll put makeup on. You know, sometimes I'm in the mood. Like, I'll wear makeup 2 or 3 times out of the week. And then sometimes I'll wear it, like, once. And that'll be it. I feel like I have to blend out this a little bit more. And then sometimes I just won't wear it at all. Sometimes I'll just do my brows and that's it. Or sometimes I won't even do my brows. It is what it is. But I hate when people try to make people feel bad for their choices. Like, and even if I wanted to wear makeup all day, like, I'm a grown woman. That's my business. I know that there are some women out there that might feel insecure about their looks. Like, some people might feel insecure because they have, you know, acne, scarring. You know, I think that plays a huge role into it. Some people might have, like, hyperpigmentation, you know, so they might feel self-conscious about it, so they might not ever leave the house without makeup on. Let me tell you guys something. I have struggled with acne pretty much since my teenage years. And as an adult, I struggle with it a little bit. Not as intense as when I was a kid or a teenager, obviously. Yeah, I wore makeup when I was a teenager because I thought I was ugly. Like, I had bad acne, horrible acne. So I started wearing, like, makeup when I was, like, 16. My mom never wanted me to wear makeup. But I just felt ugly. I just literally wiped off all of that highlight I just put on, but I forgot. Make sure my lips were up to par. But yeah, I thought I was ugly. You know, I didn't like my looks. And, you know, I had to cover it up with makeup. And then once I got over that initial I feel ugly, and once I kind of got out of my teenage years, I didn't have any acne problems anymore. So I stopped wearing makeup. Like, I would wear lipstick here and there, but nothing really serious. And then maybe, like, in my mid-20s, I started playing around with makeup and started wearing it a little bit more. And really within the last, like, since I started my YouTube channel, it's really when I got more into makeup. Of course, you guys, you watch all the videos, the makeup videos, makes you want to try it. So now I love playing around with makeup. I love trying it. I have a nice little collection of makeup going on. But I don't need to have makeup on every day. Like, it doesn't define me as a woman or as a person. And I think when a woman gets to that point, a woman herself has to get to that point where she's like, you know what, I don't need all this crap on. But there's nothing wrong with putting it on either. Like, and I don't feel like these men or even other women should make another woman feel bad. You know? Even when I watch beauty gurus on YouTube, and other women are like, oh my god, I can never put all that stuff on, oh my god. It's like, okay, you don't have to put it on. But at the end of the day, all of this crap washes off of your face. And I think also it's so important to have a good skincare regimen. Because when you don't have a good skincare regimen, this makeup will jack your face up. I'm about to put on my favorite lipstick right now. This is by Avon, and this is the Avon True Color Perfectly Matte, and this is in the color Marvelous Mocha. It's like the perfect nude. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. It's like the perfect nude. Like, I love this. I love this color. And typically I don't wear it with a lip liner, but I just wanted to try with a lip liner today and see how it looked. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good with the lip liner. And men, their problem is that it's like, well, what about the things men buy? You know, you see men standing in line at Foot Locker for these $200 shoes, or you see men walking around with these untamed beards just thinking they're just the ultimate Mr. Sexy. And it's like, what about you? What about the things that you like to do? You know? So that's okay. What about men who go get their hair cut every 2 weeks? You want to look good, right? So what's wrong with the woman wanting to look good, wanting to feel pretty? You know? And makeup just enhances that beauty that you already have. You ever see someone that's really, really pretty? 9 times out of 10, when she takes that makeup off, she's even more prettier. And me personally, I love highlighter. Like, and the more like tutorials and stuff I watch, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, YouTube has really helped me in my makeup skills, because that's where I get most of my skills from, is YouTube. Either YouTube or just watching people little mini tutorials on Instagram. Because when I first started doing my makeup, like, I would never do eyeshadow. Like, I still struggle with eyeshadow, but I would never ever do eyeshadow. Like, I would just do eyeliner, mascara, foundation, and lipstick. That's it. I didn't do all the extra stuff. And this is another product. This is bomb. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. A lot of people have compared this to the Urban Decay All Nighter. I've never used Urban Decay All Nighter, so I would not know. But this will make your makeup last all day. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, I will try the snap today if my phone's not acting stupid. I have a brand new phone. I paid, hold on a second. See, it's running out. No, it's running out. But I paid a $200 deductible for this phone, and now it's acting weird, and it's doing the same thing that my other phone did. So that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I sure did enjoy recording it, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Bye. I see it, I want it, I stuck yellow on it, I dream it.